What's up guys, ZFG here, bringing you another OOT 100% speedrun video. Are we doing cool things right now? Not really. Timing is usually not that cool or interesting. I mean, it's kind of interesting, depending on if you're interested in the process, I guess. We're at the part where we're timing the route we have. So we have a working route that seems good, but we need to time it. Actually make sure it is good and not actually way worse than we think, which is possible. But yeah, this is still kind of the boring part. Actually, this is probably the most boring part, where I'm just timing stuff, because like there's still a little bit of routing involved, but it's more doing what I've already done and just recording it for timing purposes. So this part is kind of boring. Sorry. That's not how I hype up engagement. Need to be excited about it. Dude, this is timing, the most exciting part of routing. Get hyped, everyone. We're timing stuff today. Now, the Bud Light thing is still glitching out. I don't know what to do about it. I keep forgetting to yell at CLG about it. Dude, I hate this. Switch OT did get an update. It made the water in Dark Link's room transparent, and that's about it. And it's still not really what it should look like. So they have done barely anything. No, it did not actually reduce input lag. That was initially thought to be the case, but actual timing has proved otherwise, that input lag is the same. No, speedrunning on 3DS version is very different. A lot of glitches are fixed in 3DS, but then there's also a lot of new glitches, so it's actually... But then there also is some stuff that's left in, so there's actually a lot of... It's very similar in some ways and very different in other ways, so it's pretty cool. They're paying dry so you can get a daily YouTube video. The reason for the lack of YouTube videos isn't Dry, it's me. I'm not giving him any content. Don't blame Dry, blame me, yell at me. Because there's like nothing to highlight in these routing and timing streams. Yeah, I'm not reacting hard enough. Why new route? Because we want to make it faster. Being slow is kind of cringe. Couldn't agree more. There's no side-by-side spreadsheet, although that probably would be good to make if I wasn't lazy. But what I'm doing is just thinking in my head, is this part identical to the part... am I doing this section identical to the way it was done in the old route? If no, then I need to time it. If yes, then I don't need to time it. I for the most part, I have both routes pretty solidly in my head, so I can like compare it in my head pretty well. How have I not gotten Heart Piece yet? Oh my god, please. Dude, it's 1 in 5. I am cycling the RNG because the RNG is reseeded every time you load a new area. So you notice how I save state like right before I load through the door. So that means the RNG is actually changing every single time, even with the same. Even if it was the exact same inputs, it'd still be changing. Are we including pulling wall skip? Is there a decent setup for that yet? Or is the setup still stand on this extremely precise pixel and pretend you're good? Dude, how is this taking so long? How is this worse than Dampe? Okay, maybe there is something wrong with the RNG. Alright, I'm gonna save state earlier before opening the door. There is no chance I already grabbed the heart piece. No, this is not a run killer. You wouldn't be doing it like this in a run. What is this dude? I'm gonna make sure the heart piece is there. Dude, how hard is it to give me this? Okay, screw it. I just wanted rupees to be accurate. I mean, I guess rupees don't really need to be accurate. Whatever, I'm just gonna do this. I just wanted accuracy, but the RNG is not letting me have it. Yeah, I'm going through the new route and then also timing all of the different things so that I can put it into a comparison video. And then I can properly time which one is faster. I'd say the new route is a bit harder. Well, it's definitely harder. It's hard to say how much harder it is. It has some potentially more luck-based things. For example, you know the text transfer glitch I was using to get Broken Goron Sword in Kakariko the other day? So I finally bothered like figuring out the specifics of that trick, and it turns out there is a 25% chance you will not get it because there's a 4-frame window where the Koko can start attacking, but a 3-frame window for the actual trick. And so you can just randomly fail it. If this timing ends up being faster, then I'll start practicing it like next week or something. And then depending on how long that takes, I can do runs maybe shortly after. Blank. All right, let me try that again. See if that was actually just doesn't work. Yeah, what? Why doesn't that work? I remember an old version of GZ had this issue with like warping to Dark Link's room. So I guess it's something similar, but I thought that anything regarding something like that would have been fixed by now. I mean, I guess it's probably something like very specific. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with the weird chest actors. Let me try loading a different room. Like, okay, so this room works. This room works. Is it only the last room? Oh, so if I go in order, it's fine. If I do... Alright, so I just have to load one extra room. No, low percent does not allow SRM, because low percent with SRM is any percent. Will there be another doorless speedrun? I do actually want to do all dungeons, no doors myself. I don't think anyone's really tried DDM in quite a while. But I'm also not sure if DDM would have that many differences now. Actually, no, it probably does with QPA, because you can do earlier Jabu. Yeah, the weather command is all fancy now. But no more wind blowing from the unknown, which is sad. QPA is comically useful in MQ, really. It's actually really cool, because I feel like QPA is strangely underutilized in vanilla. Actually, I remember the first time I ran Master Quest, not first time, but like when I ran Master Quest in like, I don't know, 2015 or something, I felt that way about Weird Shots, where Weird Shots at the time were not super useful in vanilla, but seemed just like crazy useful in Master Quest. Or to be interested in Lopes MST if a new route was 30 minutes faster than my run? Maybe? If it's like a really big time difference, maybe. Is the new route 30 minutes faster? I assume it's not actually 30 minutes faster, but just like, I assume it's significantly faster, but not by that much. But maybe, I mean, I would be more into it for an item difference than time difference. Why do I sound angry? I always sound like this. Everyone always thinks I sound angry or tired. Permanently angry and tired, yeah. Yeah, this actually works out well. Are you serious? I am mad. Excited for NSO MM this month. I'm excited to see how bad it is. No, OT switch is not useful for any speedrunner glitch testing. Would I consider OT switch to be a big disappointment? Yes. Maybe you can... Could we angle it to get it on the return trip? Dude, this might be the strat. We throw the boomerang really early, so it comes back and grabs it on the return trip. Like this. Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of sick. Will I play both Japanese and English versions of MM on Switch? Probably not. I wouldn't want to sit through first cycle twice. So not at all. The original MM ever get a port without issues? It depends on what you mean by issues, because WeVC was a pretty good port of MM. I mean, not port, but emulation. WeVC was pretty good. It definitely has issues, but WeVC is probably the best overall way to play MM.